Hi viewers, welcome back to Siri Algorithms YouTube channel. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. So in my previous video, I explained the round robins matches. That means the total how many matches are going to play in this Cricket World Cup tournament. That part I was explained in my first video. Now in this video, I am going to show you some data which I collected from the Cricinfo website, and I customized and I prepared my own data set to do some statistical analysis. So I'm going to show you in this video the schedules of the matches and where they are going, where they are playing, the grounds information and all those details I'm going to explain in this part. So first, before going to show you the Python code for the analysis, let me explain briefly the data what I collected. So please walk through with me. Let me open the data set. So here is the data set. So briefly I will explain, but in detail I will explain in the coming sessions in my next videos. So first fixers here. So the first column is the match number, like a total matches, and match date. So which day they already some matches, like total 29 matches already happened up to this date. And we have like a which team versus which team they played the match, and who won the match, the winners names, like the winner team name, and the margins, and which ground they played. So I'm not going to detailedly explain the batting, bowling informations and points table. That I'm going to explain in my next video. So let me show you the Python code for this fixers part. Let me open the Jupyter file. Please wait. So here. So now I'm going to load the data set. So for that, first I'm going to import the library. The library name is nothing but pandas. So first import pandas as PD. So the library was imported. Next, I'm going to load the data set. So I'm just taking the variable name df schedule. Schedule is equal to, so library name first need to write pd dot read. Which file you want to read? It's my Excel file. So I'm taking like a read underscore Excel, writing the file name. The file name is nothing but Cricinfo data XLSX. So I want which sheet information. I have like a number of sheets, like sheet 2, sheet 3, all the sheets are there with the different data. So I want to take like the first sheet. So I'm taking like a sheet name is equal to fixtures. I given the name for that sheet is fixtures. So df schedule. Now you can see this is the data set. So first column is the match number, and here this is 0, 1, 2. This is defaultly generated the index values by the PVM Python virtual machine, generated these index values for each row, and this is the match number information, and which match date. So which day the match was scheduled, and which team versus which team. That means England versus New Zealand. That match was scheduled on October 5th. That means the match already happened, and they won. Which team won the match? That is New Zealand. And what is the margin? 9 wickets. And which ground they played the match? That is like a Ahmedabad. So now I'm going to explain one by one. So here, if you want to see the only the column names, that means only if you want to see the labels, so you can use like a columns. Directly you can see it is going to print you only the columns, column names only. You can call it as a labels. Next, I don't want to see the entire information. That means the data frame is having total 49 rows. I want only a few number of rows. So you can use it like a df schedule, the variable name dot head of. Head of means top 5 rows will be printed. But if you want to see more than 5, then if you won't pass any argument, that means a row number, it is going to print defaultly top 5 rows. But if you want to see some rows like top 7 rows, you can give it as an argument here. So total 7. And if you want to see the bottom rows only, not the top, then go for the df schedule dot tail of. Total from bottom it is total 5 rows. So but here if you don't want to see the like top 10 rows or maybe 15 rows, a particular part, a middle of the data, if I want to see it, then you can write like a, you can write your own start is equal to collect the information from the end user like int of input of, enter the start row number, and from where to where, so stop is equal. So simply you can use like a slicing, so always write inside of the square brackets, so start to stop. Just execute. Maybe I want to see from the row number 10 to row number 15. You can give it like a 10 to 16 because 16 is a stop value. Stop value always be n minus 1. So 16 minus 1 means 15. So row number 10 to row number 15 information will be printed. But start value always be included. Stop value is excluded. That's why. So now if you want to see the entire data frame information, you can write like a info. You simply take like a info. So here you can see the complete details of the data frame. So it is a pandas data frame and total 48 entries. If you see the index number through 0 to 47 entries. And total how many columns are there? Total 7 columns. And each column here, this is the column name, and how many rows is there? Total 48. And non-null means there is no missing information. And what type of data is there in that column? In the first column match number, it is in the int type data, and rest of, you can see rest of all the columns, it is in the object type of data. So here one column it is in integer and the rest of the 6 columns it is in the object form, and how much memory usage is there? 2.8 KB. So the complete details of the data frame. Now if you want to see any duplicates are there, duplicates means any row is repeated or any duplicated rows are there in your given data frame. If you want to check, just you can go to df schedule dot duplicate. You can, so you can write like a duplicate. Now you can see all are false. If you have any duplicated row, then it is going to write like a true. But you don't have any duplicate rows, all are unique only. Next, if you want to see any missing information is there, you can write like a variable df schedule dot is null of. But it is going to write like a boolean, like false means there is no missing information. If you see anywhere the data frame is showing like a true means it is a missing information in that area, in that place. But instead of taking like a to check every row with the true or false boolean expression, you can simply take like a sum of here. You can see every column yeah, there is no missing information, that's why 0. If you have any missing information, that means any value was missed in a particular row, then it is going to give the number how many values are missing in that column. But we have like a total 6 columns, but we don't have any missing information here. Next, which one you want to see the if you want to sort a particular column, you can do that. Maybe I'm just taking like a df schedule dot sort values of. So sort values of means if you want to sort the column from ascending order or maybe descending order, from min to max or max to min, you can specify the which column you want to sort. So here you can see, if you press the, just simply if you press it here, shift and tab, it's going to open the dialog box here, and you can see by means you can write like a column name, which column you want to sort. Maybe for example, I want to sort through the ground. So here I'm just taking like a ground information, because column name is case sensitive. So same name you have to give it. If you don't give the same name, if it haven't matched, then it's going to raise the error. That's why. Next, you can write like a ascending. If you give like a defaultly, if you want to see the ascending order is always Boolean confirmation is true, that means always min to max, that is a default. But if you want to see it in the max to min sorting, then write like a false. Let me show you with the true. With the, so ground, you can see I sorted the ground column with the min to max, that means alphabetical order A to Z. Here you can see A to Z. But I want to see from the max to min, that means from the max to min order, then you can write like it false here. The ground information was sorted from the max to min. You can see this way. Any column you can sort it, not only a ground. If you can take it like a team informations or any particular column, simply you can give the column name here, and which you want to sort it into the ascending order or descending order, that you can specify it through the Boolean expression here. Next, I want to extract, I want to see only a particular column instead of the entire data frame. A particular column I want to see. In that, you can take like a, write the column name inside of the square brackets. For example, I want to see like a ground information. So you can see names. I want to see how many unique grounds are there, and in each ground how many matches are scheduled, and which team versus which team are going to play in that ground. The details I want. Grounds are available. So let me write print of. So here len of inbuilt function I'm using df schedule of what is the column name, ground equal ground dot unique of. You can see total number of grounds are available, total 10 grounds. But I want to see the ground names instead of number, the name I want to see. So you can write like a df schedule of the column name, that is ground dot unique of. Here you can see total 10 grounds, and these are the ground names. So total 10. But I want to see in each ground how many games are scheduled. So that information, if I want to see, you can take like a df schedule of ground dot value counts. You can take like a value counts of. So see here, So there are total 5 matches are scheduled in Ahmedabad, and Delhi 5 matches, Chennai 5 matches, except Hyderabad. You can see in Hyderabad only 3 matches are scheduled. But if you want to see the which matches are scheduled in the Hyderabad or maybe in Chennai, and which team versus which team are playing, those details if you want to see, I'm going to show you the code. So now you can write like a df schedule of take the column name ground. So which you want to search, equal to maybe Hyderabad information. Hyderabad. You can see here there are 3 matches were scheduled in the Hyderabad. Which team versus which team? Netherlands versus Pakistan. The match was already happened on October 6th. And who won the match? That is Pakistan with the margin of 81 runs, and played on Hyderabad Stadium. So, and Netherlands versus New Zealand match also happened on October 9th, and Pakistan versus Sri Lanka October 10th. All 3 matches were completed. Now if you want to search in any other stadium details, so instead of writing every time like this, I'm going to show you a small the simple way to search. So just take one variable search is equal to input of enter the ground name. So user going to enter the ground name, and that I'm going to convert using of the capitalized method. Why I'm using this one? Because you can see it here. The name, the first letter, it is in the form of capital. Maybe in any case, if we enter any lowercase letters or in those scenarios, it's better to write like a capitalize. That's why I'm converting as a capitalize. So now I'm writing like a print of, you can write print or df schedule of df schedule of a schedule of ground equal to search. So they are going to enter the ground name. Maybe I want to see the ground name Chennai. So here you can see in Chennai total 5 matches were scheduled. All matches were done. You can see which team versus which team and when it was happened and who won the match and with what margin, and these all are the complete details. Maybe I want to see some other stadium details like maybe Delhi. You can see only 1 match is left over. 4 matches already happened between South Africa versus Sri Lanka. Maybe I want to see a particular information like only who won the matches. That means winner. So df schedule of equal to df schedule of, I want to see like a winners. The column name is winner. So this I want to see this information. Winner equal to India. So you can see here India totally played till now 6 matches, and India versus Australia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, New Zealand and England. Total till now 6 matches were played, and all matches won the India with the margins of wickets and runs, and the matches was happened in different stadiums. So this is the all matches won the India. Maybe for example, if you want to see the winners of the other team like Australia, you can see it here. Australia won the matches. 4 matches Australia won, and here in the grounds where it was happened the match. Maybe you can see the Pakistan details. Pakistan won 2 matches only with Netherlands versus Pakistan versus Sri Lanka was happened on the ground of Hyderabad, and only 2 matches won. And if you want to see the other details of any other team, let's take Netherlands. So Netherlands won 2 matches. Which team versus Netherlands versus South Africa, Bangladesh versus Netherlands. That was happened on October 17th and 28th, and with the margins of 38 and 87 runs, and in different stadium in the grounds of the Mashallah and Eden Gardens. So it won only 2 matches. So this is the way you can write the Python code to search which teams won, and where the match was happened and where it is going to happen, those details. So thank you. See you in next video. In next video, I'm going to explain the batting. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you in next video.